Pinjas Answering the Calling of the Eternal. We live in an age obsessed with fictional heroes, with screen characters who rely on extraordinary powers to bring about justice. Yet, in this week's parasha, the Torah presents us with a completely different kind of heroism. As I reflect on the stories of Pinchas and the daughters of Tzelofchad, I find myself filled with deep respect and awe. But this awe is not born from a passing emotional impulse, the kind of feeling that rises quickly and fades just as fast. It comes from witnessing something eternal, the unwavering faithfulness of the Creator. That faithfulness of the Eternal is a thread that transcends time, place, and social standing. It is a constant whisper to the human soul, because life ultimately calls to life. When we look at these figures in our history, we do not admire them simply because of who they were, but because of their willingness to align themselves with God's faithfulness. They had the clarity and the courage to step forward and act because their trust was firmly anchored in the absolute. To grasp the depth of this commitment, our sages invite us to notice a beautiful secret hidden within the very letters of the sacred text. When the Eternal rewards Pinchas' boldness by granting him a covenant of peace, the letter Vav in the word Shalom appears deliberately broken in the Torah scroll. The commentators explain that the Vav represents connection, and its fracture reminds us that peace achieved through confrontation or uncompromising resolve, even when painfully necessary in times of crisis, leaves a scar upon the world. Yet it is precisely there that God's faithfulness is revealed. God does not glorify the harshness of the act itself. Instead, he enters into covenant to heal and restore the soul of the one who acts with pure intentions, transforming the energy of conflict into a source of peace and service. The Eternal takes our imperfect tools and our brokenness and continues building through them. That same astonishing faithfulness takes on an entirely different form when we turn to the daughters of Tzelofchad. At a moment when discouragement had weakened the resolve of many men, these 5 sisters stood with remarkable dignity, driven by a profound love for the heritage and by the desire that their father's legacy would not disappear. The Midrash asks why Moses, the greatest of all prophets, did not know how to answer them and how to seek the Creator's guidance directly. The mystical answer is deeply moving. The Eternal intentionally left a blank space in the Torah, a law yet unwritten, because he did not wish to decree that justice from above. Instead, he patiently waited for the initiative, courage, and pure vision of these women to awaken it from below. By declaring that they were right, God made them partners in his revelation, demonstrating that his faithfulness leaves no one behind and always affirms those who sincerely seek what is just. Looking more closely, the thread that unites all these stories is profound humility before the absolute. In the end, they all converge in the same deep awareness, not considering oneself worthy by one's own merit, but experiencing the wonder and immense privilege of being called to act. Pinchas never sought the honor of becoming high priest or any position of power. He acted solely out of genuine grief over the desecration of what was holy. The daughters of Tzelofchad did not stand before the assembly seeking recognition or fame. They came only out of love for their father's memory and for the land of the eternal. Even Moses himself displayed the same spiritual greatness. Rather than pretending to know everything or protecting his reputation as an infallible leader, he humbly acknowledged his own limitations before both the people and the Creator. As we reflect on all this, it is impossible not to feel a profound disconnect from our own reality and to ask once again, who among us is truly worthy of carrying such a light? The honest answer is that none of us is worthy enough on our own merits, and it is precisely there that the beauty and mystery of our faith are found, in the sublime gift that the Eternal, in His infinite goodness, allows us the privilege of taking part in His work. The heroism of our people has never been rooted in pride, but in the deepest humility. It is the gratitude of knowing we are imperfect, yet accepting the call to reflect God's faithfulness upon the earth. My deepest hope today is that by connecting with these ideals, we may awaken that same desire within our own hearts to honor this gift and to allow ourselves to become a reflection of His enduring light in a world that so desperately needs it. Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach.